Yes. We back in the building with another podcast, and this is RAWDOPE PODCAST, and I'm your host, Hand 5000, and I'm in the motherfucking, I don't want to disrespect it and call it like anything crazy, but we in the colored Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? We gonna call it that, the colored Hollywood. We in the colored Hollywood, and that'll be, for those that don't know, that'll be Atlanta, Georgia, man. Came down to Atlanta, Georgia, fucking with every time for gun safety, Wallow. Shout out to my man Tone, the Flip Project. Got some big news coming soon. So I had to slide up on the guys, man. Shout out to the ATL too, man. All the studios and ATLs, the content complexes they got down here that allow us from coming out of town to shoot. Shout out to my man Chauncey, man, on the cameras. This is a special episode, but I got my man, Mr. Can't Stay Out of Jail. Mr. God. Run up the numbers on the gram. Mr. Be Hot as a Firecracker, and then he just disappeared. And I like his thing, TRUGWAP. My guy TRUGWAP in the building, man. I'm down to A, man. It's executive exclusive interview, man. Guap, what's happening, man?
Yes, sir.
You've been supposed to be on the podcast like 3 years ago. Like 3 years ago, man. So listen, man, you already know on the podcast, we got some cardinal rules and they simple. No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. So even though we out our playing field, but Atlanta and, you know what I'm saying, the South is, you know, especially Atlanta, Houston, and Charlotte has become home to a lot of people from up our way. Baltimore City, you know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes just getting away from the city and they come in. These are the top 3 places people come. So before we talk about, you know, your experience and how it is in Atlanta for you, tell me a little bit about your upbringing, what part of Baltimore you from, and just tell me a little bit about yourself. So I know a lot about you because you my man, but tell my audience a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, man, you know what's going on. Big Guala, TRUGWAP, get guap or die shit, you feel me? GTOD. And yeah, man, shout out to the RAWDOPE Podcast for having. We've been supposed to do this, but like I'm a firm believer in vibes.
Supposed to do like what, summer 19?
Yeah.
Or like what was it, like summer 19, 18 when I first started.
Yeah.
When I first started, he supposed to be on like my first 10 episodes. Yeah. Shit was happening. I got booked, niggas got, you know what I'm saying? Shit happening. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. So just tell us what part of Baltimore you from?
I'm from East Baltimore, Northeast Baltimore.
What school you went to? I like to ask everybody. What elementary school you went to?
So Northeast, like if you like in the Northeast area, everybody probably went to Northwood, or Chicken Pen, or Winston.
I thought Chicken Pen was a school for the pregnant girls.
Chicken Pen, that's probably what it is now.
I thought it was back in the day.
I went to Northwood.
What's the school for the pregnant girls in Baltimore? Chicken Pen, right?
No.
What's it called? Anybody know the school for the pregnant girls? Put it in the comments.
I know it's not Chicken Pen.
I thought it was Chicken Pen. I thought that's where the pregnant girls were at, but go ahead and finish.
I went to Northwood, like for elementary, then I went to Chicken Pen for middle, and then I went to Maryville for high school.
You graduated?
Yeah, I graduated.
Okay,
I had to stay extra year though.
Why, yo?
Cause I was like,
you was fucking
fighting
up.
between.
Yeah. What was your best year in high school?
I want to say, I feel like just being a senior. Cause when I was a senior, I just feel like I already had that, like I just had that, like stage. I just had that vibe, and everything that I've been, it was just cool. Like I was just in my own world. But I can't lie, as a freshman, I feel like I just was like, man, I'm trying to go get to it. You feel me? Like,
as a freshman, I was scared of pussy.
Like, no, that's what I was trying to get to.
As a freshman, nigga was scared of pussy. High school was so fucking foreign my first year. I was scared to death, like, because people was driving school, girls had titties and shit. Like, yo, what the fuck? What the fuck I'm doing, bro? Like, no, I ain't saying like that. You just wasn't impressive. Like, I don't know how it was for y'all little niggas. When I got in high school, shorties had flatties when I grew up. See, your daughter was still your daughter when I came up. You know what I'm saying? I'm that old. So I'm saying, it wasn't like that. When I got in high school, it was some stupid motherfucker that was 21 still in high school. So I'm saying, you know what I mean? It was a different place. So you can't tell me in 9th grade year you was lit in high school. I was.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was hyped when I, like, you feel me?
Yeah, but you was hyped for the night that the tip.
I was hyped about that.
You cracked the senior?
Yeah.
She was a slut. Don't keep it real.
I mean, she was
Few
on.
niggas had it.
She
Few
was
niggas cracked it though.
She was
keep real man.
Of course.
Few niggas cracked.
Of course. I was trying to get my turn.
Right.
Like,
Right. Because I'm
yeah.
saying a ninth grader cracking the senior. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm saying that's some big
You
boy
in
shit.
there.
You know what I'm saying? I had that experience though. You know what I'm saying? But I was like 15.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about in line.
Like number 15?
Number 15.
Okay.
Y'all thought I was 15. No, I was like
Okay.
number 15 in line. So I was just proud. You know what I mean?
Shit, yo.
No, for real, I was like number 15 in line. You know what I mean? Like darn near, like grade shit the 12. Shit, that's some big boy shit. But then you know, niggas just be like, yo, it don't count because everybody went. So you can't, that don't count.
like last of the
Shit,
Mohicans
it
type
count. You know what I mean? So how was it coming up in East Baltimore though?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, like I got the best of both worlds. So I be up northeast, but like how my situation was set up, like I was raised by my grandparents, but my father was catching custody of me on the weekend, so I was going down the hill, and it'd be just like it just was like always something, but you knew that early that you had to have that survival if you was like outside. It's just something like, I don't know, coming from Baltimore, I just feel like it's just something you either gonna feel early. If you feel it, you feel it. If you don't, you don't. But I feel like people feel it early coming from.
So what you mean though? Like, cause a lot of people say when you say survival, that could mean different shit. Like, it's hard to hear a survival tactic from somebody that had a silver spoon in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Or a kid that, regardless, you know, some households you don't have a father in there, but the mother play the role as much as she can, so you get the basic necessities. Holidays, you have good Christmases, good birthdays, and Mom Dukes get you a couple pair of shoes out the month, couple outfits. You know what I'm saying? When you come from the ghetto, that's normal and that's doing all right. Some niggas only get shit on Christmas and Easter. You know what I'm saying? And birthdays is boy, here go $5. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what you mean by like the struggle, so people can understand that it was like a struggle for you growing up in a kid in the household, your grandparents, or was just a struggle when you jumped off the porch?
All right, so it was both, a little bit of both, but all right, I'm gonna just say it for like the household, like, all right, it was always a struggle with me as far as like wondering why I had to be with my grandparents and shit. You feel me? Like, so that was just like an always thing on some young shit, like mental struggle. But as far as wanting to jumping out the porch tip, I ain't saying like it was no struggle. I just said it was like you had to be more aware. Like you had to be aware of surviving. And I say that because, let's just say we brought up with schools.
Yeah.
We brought up with schools because I feel like coming from Baltimore, school start off with like kind of what trajectory you want to go in your life. And you know, like once you get to middle school, it'd be Chicken Pen versus Winston.
Mm-hmm.
So walking home,
it was tough.
just having a green shirt on, I ain't in no gang, I'm just trying to go to school, you feel me? And get some good grades for my people so I won't get my ass whipped. But you also gotta be aware of, like, now you in the world, you of the world, like you outside. So
it's a different transition. Like I said, every transition from an elementary school kid to a middle school kid, you start seeing shit. And then from a middle school kid to a high school kid, you start seeing different shit.
Right.
So
bring it full circle, boom, you go to Chicken, then where you get the Maribel, now City up the street. So, all right, why y'all down here? Like, just little dumb shit, but that's just coming up. And, you know, just young niggas doing shit, dumb shit, like. But it always. But
how was it like, you know, when I say that, because I was at a powerful moment today that, and if you're looking at this, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment.
Right now.
But, I was at an event today, and it's something that's coming up real soon, you know, and it was a very touching movement. So what I mean by that, what would lead me to this next question is, what I mean is that, was it rough for you coming up in the house with your grandparents? I came up in the house with my grandparents, and just to tell you my story a little bit, I didn't have to worry about eating. I didn't have to worry about clean clothes. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had to worry about holidays. I didn't have to worry about the shit kids shouldn't have to worry about.
Right.
But when my grandparents passed on at 11 years old, I had to worry about that shit. So it was a quick transition from being a kid that was privileged, I would say, but you don't know you poor until you don't know your family struggles until you about 12 years old, 12, 13 years old, and realize, oh shit ain't sweet as it is. Cause you know, when you under 12 years old, it ain't important to you. Cause your people try to hide it from you so much. So I didn't know what they was going through. All I know is we got stuff. We never felt like we was less fortunate. So that's why I asked you that question. Was it a struggle all in the house, or it was just a struggle like I went through, just not being with your parents?
Alright, so far as the house when my grandma was alive, I don't know, my grandma, they had their shit together. That's
Right.
why I was there. You feel me? And that's probably the best thing that ever happened for my life,
Right.
for real. Like, that installed me my manners, that installed me my respect system, that installed just my outlook. You feel me? Like,
Right.
it's all about, like, what they say, a lot to do with how you was raised. So, they is the best thing that ever happened to me, you feel me? So I'm not gonna never say they caused me no struggle. I by just curiosity and just by just rebellion and shit, like took certain routes. I chose my own struggles, I believe, you feel me? But when it came to like, I ain't gonna say we had no silver spoon, but like
It wasn't bad. That's what I like, because I like what you said, because a lot of dudes be getting that fucked up because struggle is different. Like if your people's provide food, you know what I'm saying, shelter, because you know you look at some foreign countries, kids be fucked up. If you look at what's going on overseas right now, kids getting bombed on every day. So I be like, yo, some people really came up fucked up. You get what I'm saying? And I be like, yo, a lot of people be painting the wrong narratives who didn't really have it fucked up. You know what I mean? Like it's some rappers in the local DMV area that a rapper just indicated, hey man, your mother drive a Bentley and she live in a mansion and one of those candles, you know what I mean? It was a joke, yeah. Yeah, so I'm saying, so it's like, yo, how you on a record talking, you know what I mean, gangster shit when it's not that, where you can still be a successful artist and not talk gangster shit if you didn't come from gangster shit. Michael Irvin, I think one of them just got on there and said, yo, don't believe that shit my son saying. He grew up in the gated community. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he just said it. I don't believe none of that shit my son said. He grew up in the gated community, had a silver spoon in his mouth. So I'm just saying, I understand for a person to say, yo, I didn't have a silver spoon in my mouth. You know, we had our struggles, but it wasn't the worst struggle. So just being a product of your grandparents, how did that make you a man? And what was you think? Give me the ups and downs with growing up in a house with your grandparents.
It just felt empty. My grandmother died in 03. So it was empty. My grandfather was older, so I felt like I was like had to take on more responsibility.
Right.
Like he ain't working. You know, like he been working at the steel factory all night, so he going off of where he retired from. And, and I'm going off of being a foster child. That's what I had to make. But whatever little money the check came from me being a foster child, I had to find a way to take that and make more money and make it work for me. Like,
So that's when you learned to hustle.
basically.
So how old was you when you stepped into the streets?
I want to say like 7th, 8th grade, bro, because what introduced me to the street was gambling.
Dice.
That's
how a lot of, and that's one thing people don't know. Dice games started a lot of hustling. It's a couple things that make a nigga hustle. Not having no shoes. That's a number anybody want to know.
Hustle was the motherfucking the bag, the carry bag, pump gas carry bag.
That's all I hustle.
That's
Yeah.
my first, like, and I was bagging shit. I was like probably not even middle school yet, trying to like do something, make some money. They like, yo, niggas know me from overseas for always being outside, and I had the ability to always be outside because I was raised by my grandma. He couldn't, like, it ain't like he could chase that.
Yeah.
So I had a little bit like extra leeway to just
do your thing.
Yeah. Like, and that's how I got into shit. So I don't, when they come to me and my music, like, that might, like, I understand where Michael Irvin be coming from, but like, yeah, I speak me and my truth, and also, like, even when you walk up, like, the shit that niggas ready to drop, I'm speaking about me in my own lane.
I like that.
I don't really care for what nobody doing. Like, I'm trying to stay in my own lane and, like, walk my life, my path, my truth, like, so I appreciate you, like bringing light to the childhood and the upbringing.
Yeah.
All that, you feel me?
That's what my platform based off of, bro. Like,
that.
there's a lot of podcasts in the world, and it's something that I learned this. My uncles told me this. Like, it could be 100 concrete companies on the same block. And y'all all gonna be doing the same shit. It's all about who gonna outwork who. Everything we do is 10 people doing it. So it's like who gonna outwork who, and you can't chase the people that's behind you. You only can chase the people that's in front of you because somebody behind you going liable to be better than you. Don't even matter. You just gotta chase the top. You get what I'm saying? So everybody rap. So it's like I look at it like music and like everybody do podcasts. Let me do my shit my way. I can't do the traditional way. You know what I'm saying?
I look at it though, like it's a hundred concrete people on the block, but there's still enough money for everybody.
Yeah.
And I could be like friendly competitive or friendly competition, but really like I ain't trying to compete with nobody, cause at the end of the day, like you said, everybody trying to do
No,
the
but
same
always
thing,
to
so I'm
cut you
trying
off.
to
You
take
can't
my
say
time.
that because if it's 100 concrete companies on the block and you could be my friend, hang on your wife, hang on my wife, you my buddy, we do business together, but it is a competition because at the end of the day, I want people when they look up my company to say that's the one. Now, if they need some more work, I could recommend your company. Same thing I want for myself, I want for my brother, but when I'm handling my business, I'm not thinking about my brother. My brother, he shouldn't be thinking about me. He should be doing the best concrete he can do to get bigger and better contracts. And that's the problem. Like, it's not a competition. But it's not a competition, right? But it's definitely business. And I think a lot of us in our culture get business and emotions confused. Because, like, bro, I'm not hating on you because if I hating on you, I'm going to pour paint on your concrete. That's hating. But I'm not hating on you if I'm up, you go to work at 5 a.m. and I go to work at 2 a.m. We try to knock out 2 jobs in one day. I'm not trying to big ball on you and shine on you, nigga. Then you should be trying to knock out 3 jobs to make me step my game up. So everything that we do on that 100 businesses being on the block, it should be just motivating. I ain't got to hate on you for you to self-motivate. I ain't got to hate on you say, that podcast you did, boy, that shit was like that. That track, you like that. That should be enough motivation for me to go outwork you. You know what I mean? I mean, what else can you do? Like, I mean, what are we doing? And we not trying to make each other better. So you know what I'm saying? That's it, bro. So that's how I start my shit. I knew it was a bunch of people doing the podcast, and I wanted to stand out. So I made sure my shit stand out.
And your shit do stand out.
Yeah, I made sure my shit stand out.
But what
Go this way.
my fault. When I see that, I'm saying like I'm trying to get in the lane where I'm just focused on what I'm doing. So being focused on what I'm doing, if I can give 100% focus and give it my best effort, it's gonna show.
Exactly.
My competitors gonna know that I'm
exactly.
So
that ain't like you hating on nobody or trying to show out. It's just that you busting your ass because you need the ultimate goal for it, right?
I'm looking to compete. I'm looking to focus. That's what I was basically trying to say.
Right. And that's what I do. I don't look to compete. I just focus and I just do me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I lose myself in the moment.
Because to bring it full circle, you started the show by saying, you know, for going in and out of jail and going up and coming back, like I feel like if I really be able to have enough focus to be like, all right, I'm gonna leave the things alone that keep bringing me this way or that way.
Yeah, that jail shit ain't
focus, get that 100% focus to my craft. I feel like it's gonna show. It's gonna show. I ain't gotta compete. It's gonna show.
So I want to get into this next joint, right?
Yeah.
How old was you the first time you got arrested?
Oh shit. Oh no, I think I was like shit. I don't know. I did like
No, arrested. The first time they ever arrested you, you was charged. I had to go to court. How old was you?
I had to go to court for a robbery, but that was like in like 08.
How old was you?
I was in high school. I was in the 10th.
It's about 15.
Yeah.
So your first arrest was 15.
Yeah.
So how old was you when you got arrested and realized they let you know that you wasn't going home?
I was like 19.
And that's how old you was when you caught your first bit?
Yeah, I just only did like I was just only booked
for like 3-4 months.
Yeah.
The little stay on the book is get the cop out to the probation.
Yeah.
Then how old was you when you did?
But then it's just like once I caught out to the probation, it was like
back and forth.
Started a cycle. Like it just once I caught out to the probation, it just was like I was always on probation. And it'd be like, yo, like, if you even look at other people that be going through it in the light, like, oh, all right, you keep it, because that probation, once you cop out to that, it attached to other shit. So when you still trying to be like, all right, fuck it, I'm still going to drag, they call it, it'd be easy. And they got that over your head. Man, that's extra shit. You feel me? Extra shit just on top of extra shit. Like, for no reason. But that's what come with it when you just going in a fast lane, when you keep doing what you doing.
So what's the most time you did?
Only 2. I just came up this 2-year bit from RCI.
24 months. So
Yeah, but
now this the deep one I got for you, right? Getting locked up since you was a kid. Now you take that ride. Now you catch the time, whatever you catch, a couple years, boom. They put you on RCI, and RCI ain't where nobody supposed to go at for a couple years. You and I know that. But you end up there because of disciplinary action or if they ain't got no room. You get what I'm saying? You know the reasons you get there, but when you got there, what was the eye opener for you in RCI?
As soon as I walked through the door, yo, I swear to God. Like, as soon as I walked through the door, it ain't about nothing, but it is. Because the first person I spoke to was a good dude, a good brother named Whitey. Shout out to Whitey.
Old head?
Yeah.
Locked up like 40 years?
Exactly.
My man, light-skinned Whitey, slick as motherfucker in the joint.
That,
I was wondering, did he come home? Yo,
not yet.
He ain't get a life back yet?
He working on it. He got the,
Man, free old head Whitey. I've been asking everybody about Whitey, man. Whitey been locked up so long, but he carried like he ain't been in the joint but a month. He carried like he only been in the joint a month. He gonna tell you story. Yeah, that's what was my old head homeboy in the joint. He told me stories like Whitey. He gets dressed up with his good clothes on, and he think the ladies checking him out in the yard. So that's how he got the Diddy bop. You know what I mean? He likes to tell cut stories when them niggas was getting pussy in the joint. Yeah, that's my man. I've been asking a lot of them old niggas, what's up with Whitey? What's up with Whitey? Whitey a cool dude, been locked up since like the 80s or the end of the 70s. Solid. Cold-blooded gangster.
He's still consistent.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie. Basically, Joe, I had talked to Whitey. That was the first person I talked to. And I had told that man I had 2 years. And I just felt embarrassed when I realized what was going on. Like, that shit like was really an eye-opener to me. And it really made me check myself for real. Like, everything be different for everybody, but like, that just was me like respecting his legacy and just respecting like damn. To somebody be like, damn, yo, he fucked up or whatever. But like, I'm just respecting that.
That's what they say you fucked up?
No.
Oh, no, I already say. Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Somebody might think that. Like, a nigga might be like, a nigga just another old head or washed up or not respect that. Damn, yo, he really paved the way for a lot of shit and he really experienced a lot of shit. And I'm not trying to lean too much on it, but what I'm trying to basically say is having that experience, just meeting yo and
realizing how long you been locked up.
Right, it was just an eye-opener for me.
I met the man, he had 30 years in the joint. That was in 2000. I met him in 2007. I met him 2007. He had 30 years in the joint. You know what I'm saying? He was high spirit doing it, man. I said, man.
It just was an eye-opener, yo. Like, it was just like, yeah, all right, bet.
So what it was like for your release date?
But it was a lot of shit going on because I was fighting another gun charge. So they basically was trying to like extradite me. So when I got released,
to here?
No, they was trying. Yeah,
back that way.
Yeah, hell yeah. So I'm thinking we in Baltimore and shit.
Yeah. Shout out to Atlanta, man.
That's the executive
exclusive, man. Chauncey on the boards, man, behind the cameras, man. Shout out to everybody that's working, man. Shout out to the whole A-Town, man. Shout out to the whole South. Believe it or not, man, you know, I'm from the South. And I don't mean to stop what we was talking about. I'm from the South, so I want to just educate people. Maryland is the first southern state of the United States. Baltimore just lean more to the north because it's Maryland, it's Virginia, it's North Carolina, it's South Carolina, it's Georgia, it's Florida.
Right.
And then if you go leaning towards the west, that's Tennessee, Alabama, Louisiana. We the first southern state. That's what Harriet Tubman, when she freed the slaves, they come up out of Eastern Shore. I mean, from the south, the Underground Railroad ran straight to the eastern shore and running them out of Baltimore and getting them up to the north. That's how peoples got up in the north, Boston, Connecticut, up that way. You know what I mean? Just a little history. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. But we just not country. That's all. So that's it. That's the only difference.
That's what we fucking them up.
Yeah, that's it. But now let's get to the music, man. How old was you when you started doing music?
Yeah, I think I was like in middle school. We used to do the little beating on the
Table.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I think all of us did that. Hip hop dudes, we all did that.
Yeah, that was the vibe. But like when I started like recording and shit, I was probably like going towards ready to graduate.
Mm-hmm.
Like just fucking with it. But like when I started taking it serious, it was like 2017.
Little technical difficulty. Ain't that Chauncey K fixed, man. Yeah, TV talking. Yeah, so you start rapping. I'ma say 12th grade year. You come out rapping. When you first dropped your first project?
2017. Could go up and down.
Minnesota. 2017.
Yeah.
And what was it called?
Get go up and down. GGOD.
Yup. Cause 18 you was coming around and you was buzzing with the t-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
So you started like doing the music and the clothing around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So you understood marketing. You knew, hey, listen, if I'm rapping, I'm gonna put my stuff in the ads and the hats and the t-shirts. That's what you had.
Yeah.
So how was that working for you? So what was the feedback off the first project?
It was good, yo. It felt good, yo. It really did.
How many videos you put out?
I put out like, I don't know, like, how long? 8.
8 videos?
Probably.
And what was the biggest? The most viewed video?
I think Beneficial.
And what was the biggest show you had?
The one I did, I think I had opened up for Gucci. No, I ain't open up for Gucci. I was supposed to open up for Gucci, but I had did the showdown Lust.
Yeah, Spotty and then went down there.
I had did the showdown Lust.
I remember that.
And
That was in 18.
Huh?
The showdown Lust was in 2018.
Yeah.
I
The
remember.
showdown Lust was in 2018.
That's when you came around and you was like, everybody was a lot of everybody from out the way went down there.
But I did the little, what I'm talking about for the Gucci, it was like this little shit down Oasis.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was down Oasis, and it was like doing this little performance, like
somebody was supposed to get signed or some shit. He never signed nobody. Yeah. Shout out to TRUGWAP, but he never signed nobody.
I was mad about that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I just keep pushing though. I don't let that shit stop me. You feel me?
So just fast forward to 2023. Now, you just coming home in 2023. Yeah. I ain't heard from you in a while, and I know if you look at it, if you look at your old DMs, I was in there like, what the fuck? Like, this nigga ain't hitting back. Then when you came home, you was on the live, remember? I was right between you online, like, bro, I was gone. Boom, boom, boom. So now, you home now. You know what I'm saying? You healthy. You know, your mental back. What's next for you?
Get into this music. What you walked into, like, dropping new projects, staying focused, and applying pressure. You feel me? I think the visuals really was necessary. Like,
so, why did you leave Baltimore to move to Atlanta?
I'm trying to expand my brand. I'm trying to go global. I'm trying to do something that nobody never did, and that's really like unify, bring a connection, bring a bridge. Like anybody that's want to come down, I'm willing to show them the way. I'm willing to help them out. Just that shit bigger than Baltimore. I don't want to be stuck. Like I don't want to be trapped in the city.
So what's up with
I keep going to jail there.
What's some of the artists that you? Now go ahead and finish. You said you don't want to be stuck in the city.
Like I don't want to.
What it like?
I want to put on for the city. I want to be able to represent for the city and come back and represent for my family, represent for the brand, represent for my niggas that's locked up. Like, So when I move,
Uh-huh.
I don't got it. I got it.
What year you moved? You been down here for a while.
I came down like 2019.
Somebody give me a light. When y'all brothers got light?
it.
We losing lights over here. I'm famous for that. My man J-Mo got it for me. Oh, here we go. We got one.
One right there.
This joint ugly as a motherfucker. This man got
But that
a
bitch
Nicki
work.
Minaj pink print too. You got
That
pink
bitch-
print too.
But that bitch worked.
No, I like it. But go ahead and finish. So leaving Baltimore, coming down here, trying to expand your brand. We know how fucked up it is in the city. How you ended up, because before your incarceration, you was down Atlanta. You was making the moves. You was buzzing. Like I said, bro, like you was buzzing. That 2 years was really damaging to your career. That 2 years you was gone was very, very damaging to your career. You know that. I know that because you were creating the buzz. People was buying the merch. You was running up and down 95. Everybody was loving it. You was connecting it. It was a pause. It was a real big pause in your career. We
facts.
know when we play with YouTube and Instagram, it's hard because you was up 5, 10, 15,000 likes. You know what I mean? Everything was clicking for you slowly but surely. And it was like almost you got an international buzz. You buzzing in Baltimore. If you buzzing in Baltimore, you buzzing in the DMV. Then you in Atlanta. So if you buzzing in Atlanta, you got the rest going on for you. And then you took that break. And then now you back. What's going to be the difference from everything you done to now? To now, it's about to be 2024. Guap been home since January. You know what's going on. You older, you mature. Your experiences you had, you already been through them. What's next?
Keep pushing. I said, dropping visuals. I'm coming harder. I'm keep representing the brand. You see that right there? That's me. I did everything.
Where they can find your bread at?
TRUGWAP brand. They could come.
Can we go .com and find it?
Not right now.
That's something you need to do.
That's what I'm working on.
That's turn the game.
That's what I'm working
So right now, the people looking at this, when they looking at this, and this might, you know, I don't know if this is going to do 10,000 views or 50,000 views, but people see these hard-ass hats right now, and then they got to go through the process of DMing you for the product. And that's a chance that a good 20 people going to miss the product because they don't want to go through the DM. They just want to click, click, click.
Okay.
You swipe their card. Just think about it, though. They just want click, click, click.
I already know that, right?
Right.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm setting up some shit with Shopify. But
That's right.
right
That
now,
should be set up by Monday, though.
But right now, this is the only inventory I had. So I was giving these up. This promo,
Yeah.
like, that ain't about nothing.
Right.
But yeah.
I'm just speaking the game because it's like, them bitches hard.
The website, but I was just doing this shit by myself. So
Right.
when you doing a lot by yourself, yo, it's hard. So when you
Amen
say
to
what's
that.
different from then and now, why I've been quiet since I come home, because I understand. I can't keep jumping out there and just trying to do all that shit by myself.
Right.
When you got a lot of your team and a lot of your support is down bad, I'm putting on for the guys, but I can only do but so much. This real life. I understand I'm trying to be in the music business. I understand I'm trying to shine, do my clothing line. I can't be everywhere at one time.
Right.
I want to be. So for the people that is getting missed out, I'm sorry, but I'm only one person. So that's my whole vision right now, to just keep pushing. Keep pushing. I don't know nowhere else. I don't know nowhere else. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep repping my brand. Get guap or die. This is my shit. And nobody else ain't going to tell me different.
Yes.
Straight up.
Yes.
And I moved from Baltimore to Atlanta to do my thing. I'm doing my own thing. I don't got to worry about what nobody doing because, like I said, I'm focused. I'm trying to get away from whatever is distracting me. I just want to make it. I just want to be shining and focused and successful for my people, my team, anybody that's rocking with me. I'm rocking with them. If you're not rocking with me, roll out. Straight up.
Right.
Like, that's how I'm rocking. Get guap or die. Straight up. And I stand on that. And I don't be trying to be too cocky. And I don't be trying to really pop my shit for real.
Right.
But now it be like, yo,
I want you to
I'm
pop it,
kinda
though.
triggered for real. Because I swear to God, yo, everybody be trying to make it like, oh, all right, yo, there, they trying to look good here, look good there. I don't gotta look good. I'm taking me. I'm at this point in my life where I'm standing my life. So if I fall back, I'm feeling like, yo, I earned that.
What point did you get like that? I like that. That's
Like,
maturity.
I earned that.
That's maturity.
fuck?
So when did guap get that mature? See, that's a different guap right there. That's a
'Cause I be
level of
chilling.
maturity. That's
be
a level of
chilling,
maturity.
bro. I
And then
be
you say you don't
chilling.
got kids, right?
No.
So most men hit that peak when
But I
they have
made that
kids.
choice. I had to make choices.
So for all the young niggas out there, bro, that don't got enough heart, like me and you both didn't have to lead the hood, that we care about what the homie said, what advice would you give them right now, bro? A nigga that just can't, you know how it is when you just like beefs going on, bunch of shit going on, niggas shocking about this, and then you just want to get away and you just can't get away. What would you tell them, bro? Because you did it, I did it, but a lot of niggas not strong enough to do it. And what we watch them go to jail for hella years or get killed or get fucked up on drugs and shit.
Man, do what's best for you. Like, do what make you feel good, man. You gonna feel it. It's the energy, it's the vibe. If it don't feel good, if you wake up and you don't feel good about the life you living or what you doing, and you can't look in the mirror and be like, all right, yeah, then man, switch it up. But the best I can tell you, just do what's best for you. I don't want to misguide nobody. I don't want to mislead nobody. But I do want to support my people. I do want to tell people like, yo, like, stop thinking everybody your enemy and all that. Like, yo, find a way to like see the bigger picture, man. Get some money and just take care of your family and stay out the way. You feel me? That's the whole thing. Everybody be like, stay out the way. Would you really stay out the way? Like, I'm trying to really create something that's like positive, man. Like, why would a nigga hate on that? Like,
Yeah.
it don't really make no sense to me. But
You
why should I
expressed it.
care?
Yeah.
Like, why should I even give a fuck? Like, I don't give a fuck what another man thinking, cause that shit a distraction at this point.
Yeah.
Like, it's a distraction.
I
It's
like
a
that,
distraction.
bro.
It's irrelevant. It's frivolous. It's in the way. Like, if I'm not with the next man that I'm distracting myself thinking about that
Yeah.
I'm not where the next man at. And that's just where I'm at in my life. And it's gonna come. Like,
That's
I
why I
just was
take
on the
it back.
phone with my cousin, and like he said, it's gonna come. He down bad, double life. Yeah, free Tyree. Yeah, he had the same facility. I just like left. Been down since 2003. Yeah, Reds. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what bring me back to the 100 companies on one block and everything you just said. That's how a company stand out. Just everything you said in the minute that you caught that emotions, it says that's how you stand out. That's exactly how you stand out. That's how you beat the odds. That's how you get TRUGWAP to the next level. Just what you did. That's how you stand out. Because at the end of the day, you gotta just look forward. Because everything when you looking forward, boom, 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 shit just hitting you, bro. It gets so stressful, bro. It brings tears out of man's eyes. But at the end of the day, if you looking forward, bro, you can't go backwards. That's how I look at it. If you looking forward, there's no way you can go backwards. And plus, if you a nigga or anybody that just come from the bottom, you hate the bottom so much that you gonna keep climbing. And you know what I'm saying? It's never no level to success when you come from the bottom. Because, yo, bro, we used to nothing. So everything we get is something, regardless of what he, she, or they may think. Fuck that nigga, I feel like I'm doing good. I got 50 hats, I got 50 shirts, bro, and they all mine. Nobody can't tell me when to sell them and how to sell them.
Straight
You
up.
get what I'm saying? That's that looking forward shit. And if any advice I could ever get to one of my brothers, that Shopify shit, it just take 30 minutes of our time and we impatient niggas. You know what I'm saying? Us dudes coming from the bottom suffer from the same thing. Impatient, just aggravated because we not used to doing shit. Motherfuckers that grew up with computers in their schools is the motherfuckers that's expanded because they learned how to use computers when we were just learning how to use, how to write, subtract, and do cursives. Motherfuckers already you get what I'm saying? So if you tell them shit like, yo, how to do this on YouTube, they look at you like, what the fuck? Nah, nigga, I never knew how to do it, so I'm learning that shit at a late age, bro. And I just feel like I believe in concrete roses, bro. And it's gonna come out. I feel like you hard, your music good, you passionate about what you do. It's just the process, it's just looking forward. So I gotta ask you, man, give me your top 7 Baltimore rappers. With you being number 1, just give me 7 down the gun line.
Man, you gotta throw Shout out to Baltimore, man. We doing our thing, man.
Yes.
Straight up, man.
Yes.
When I think about it, because I'm bumping them, I said, you got to throw school in there.
1.
You got to throw school in there. You got to throw Moose in there.
3.
You got to throw Chaz in there. He doing
4.
his thing.
Yes.
For East Baltimore. I said, right now, you got to throw Roddy in there always.
That's 5.
And most of all, Tech.
That's 6.
Most of all, one more. I'm going to get out one more. Well, I fuck with, and I ain't going to lie, ball. Like, I put music that I listen to on my video, and what I bump, I put that out there. I bring that down here. I spread the love. Like, I'm sharing that to people that they ain't never heard this shit. It's foreign to everybody. I'm not just, listen to me. No, I respect everybody in the city that's doing their thing. You feel me?
Me too.
Lord Trap, that's my brand. That's my brother. He out there. He locked up right now. He stay locked up like me, but at the end of the day, he making good music. I make sure that music spread out. I share it. That's me coming to Atlanta. When I'm in my shit, when I'm bumping, they hear shit from Baltimore. I ain't banging these niggas, I'm banging Baltimore. So I got different shit in rotation. Like, I let everybody get their shine. I fuck with a lot of niggas in the city. Niggas respect me, niggas acknowledge me, and I acknowledge niggas because I show respect. So I get it.
So what would you say the difference between Baltimore and Atlanta?
I said, same shit doing different way, but at the end of the day, we out on like portal, like we just I just be feeling like we built different in a different way. Like I said, but I don't know, it's just country. It's a little country to me, for real, but they say it's like foreign to them. I'm country to them, but I don't see how.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck cause how we be saying what we be saying,
Right.
to and do, and like,
We sound crazy.
that shit sound normal. That's why we was talking, it was like, it sound like we in Baltimore. Like, it felt like we was in Baltimore, for real, cause we could just have
That's
a
how
regular
we talk,
conversation,
you know what I
like,
mean? Yeah.
it don't,
It's just
that's
normal.
normal, right?
Just normal shit, like, you know what I mean? That's
That
what it
feel
is,
good,
man.
though. I ain't gonna lie.
What's the difference between the weather down here and up the city?
Be feeling good all the time, like,
Dang.
just when it rain, it be like,
It's nasty.
it be raining. It be feeling good, though. Definitely be feeling good, I can't lie. Yeah.
So when we think about the business and music, which way you going with your brand? You going independent or you looking for a deal?
That's why I feel like it's taking a little bit longer, because I really want to solidify this independency, like, but with the right partners, like, because you can be independent. That's what I had to really realize. You can be independent with partners, you feel me? But you gotta just keep the right relations and just keep doing what you do. Because I ain't gonna lie, when it comes to that Baltimore shit, one person I do really shout out is Roddy Rex, yo, because every time he see me, yo, he always show me love, man.
Yeah,
He's
Roddy
like, yo,
a real nigga.
when you ready, yo, I'm ready type shit. And I be really, like, humble by that, because if it was more of that, we would really be on top. Just knowing that I know if
The city trying to get unified, man. We got some shit dropping real soon. Probably
I know
this
what he
week coming up.
represent. Like,
Yeah, the city trying to get like that. I'm not gonna say we there. It's a lot of work need to be done, but it's in motion.
so that's what I'm trying
It's
to
better
play a
than it
part.
was yesterday.
I'm trying to play a part of that.
You playing a part of that. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
You been putting out music and you representing the city and you also representing your brand. And that's it, the little bit you do by showing the brothers in Atlanta. And they say Atlanta got a lot of people that's not from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I know a few people down this way, so it's a lot of people from everywhere. So when you playing the music, yeah, it's foreign because there's a lot of different people. Texas, Miami, New York, all types of people down here. So yeah, you spreading the brand, you being unselfish. And unselfish people usually win. Unselfish people go through the most pain. Unselfish people get the most scars. But we win every time. You know what I'm saying? Because we like what we doing. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So listen, man, if you get married today or tomorrow, right? I like to ask questions like this. They fun. If you get married the day, actually, if you get married today or tomorrow, yo, what would you expect from your wife?
Just realness, man. Just realness, solid. Like, straight up, like, no secrets.
No secrets. What you mean by that?
Like, keep it 100 with me. Keep it 1,000 with me. I gotta know what's going on. Like, if I know what's going on, you can't make me look like a fool.
So if she just tell you I love you and I want to be with you, but porn is the way I make my money.
That ain't going. I don't think. That's for me. I don't think that's for me.
So I'm saying, what if she treats you right and go out and she everything you want, but her ways and means it's the trip.
I could fuck with that type of person, but I don't feel like I probably could murder. And I don't want. I had to see for me. I had to cross that bridge, but no, I ain't going.
Off the diggity, you can't do that.
I ain't going. I ain't trying to make it. I ain't going.
So what if your wife loyal and 100, but she can't cook? Could you deal with that?
No, I ain't going.
She got to be able to cook.
Yeah.
But what if she do everything
matter of
but
fact,
cook?
that's just the number one. Like my wife, as long as you can cook and love me, that's bottom line.
That's how I feel.
That's it. Yeah.
That's just.
You can keep your secrets. cook good. Just keep your secrets. Cook good.
Hey, listen, man. Our city. Before we get out of here.
Right.
You seen the Brooklyn shit. I know you heard about the Brooklyn shit. And I know you heard about the juvenile crisis, right? When you was 11, I don't think you was thinking about carjacking people.
No.
You know.
I ain't never thinking about carjacking people.
Me neither. You know what I mean? But I wanted to be in stolen cars. If they was already stolen, then yeah, you know, as a kid, you might steal somebody's shit, but it was a joyride. The shit that's going on with the juveniles, like just kids under 12. That's how bad it is in the town, bro. It's kids under 12 making the news every day, bro. So I heard how you said get a message to like teenagers, you know, be yourself, but to them kids between the age of 8 and 12, that's like serious because that's the age where as though you can be ultimately persuaded and misguided. That's the age you can't duck out. Shorty only 10. What you really gonna say to him if he going crazy? You can't say he's a man, get yourself together. You can't say nothing, right? You can't say none of this to him like, oh, little girl, you like, I can't say nothing, right? I'm saying, like, y'all agree with that? What can you say to a 10-year-old that's gone wild? He ain't a man. He ain't smart. He just bad as and you like, yo, this is my little man. I don't want to crush him because he too little to get crushed. But as soon as you let him outside the door, he taking the charge of popping somebody kill. And they Honda.
And he 10?
Man, he 10, man. They got one little boy infamous, his mother telling him. His mother on the news every other day telling they need to cuff him and they can't charge him. They can't charge him till he like a teenager. And he's executing that right.
God damn, shorty.
Yo.
Come on, shorty. Come down here with me, shorty. I'm going to get you right, shorty.
You think it'd be easier on a kid between the age of 12 in Atlanta than it is in Baltimore?
No, because they doing the same. It's going on. That's what I was saying. It's going on everywhere.
They said that, but I'm saying, is it the same way? There's a lot of projects down here? Like in Baltimore?
It's slump, hell yeah. But it's just in a different way. I can't really explain it, but it's just in a different way. But yeah, it's different shit and different sides. I don't know. I just be saying that shit though. Like, you ride past, like, you know, then certain people that know certain shit, like, they be just acknowledging certain shit.
But not to get off topics, that 8 to 12-year-old crew,
right?
That youth crew, what would be your advice to them or their parents?
Them or their parents?
Cause I mean, between 8 to 12 years old, you gotta hold the parents accountable. Lady just got 10 years in jail for her grandson stealing her gun, her work gun, and killing somebody's 14-year-old daughter. And the grandmother just got 6 years in jail for that. I don't know if you looking at this, put that in the comment box. How much time that lady got when man, that happened like last summer or summer ago. The little boy was arguing, ran in the house, got his grandmother gun, killed the little girl. The little girl family was just devastated, and they wasn't having it. So they just felt they fought for whoever was the owner of the gun that didn't have the gun secured. They should be held accountable, and the prosecutors in Baltimore City felt as though they was right, and a prosecutor, she went to trial, they found her guilty, and she got like 6 years or something. You know what I mean? But her 10, I think he was between the age of 8 to 12, around the age group. He was no older than 12 and no younger than 8. But he took her gun and shot somebody. Daughter. Somebody 14-year-old daughter.
I mean, to the 8 and 12 years old, they people's like, we gotta get focused, man. We gotta love each other, man. Just love, man. Like, what the fuck? Shit be crazy.
That shit so tough, you can't even really comment on that,
right?
Like, that hit different.
I just felt that, but at the same time, it's like, what can I tell somebody? Because motherfuckers gonna do what they wanna do. That's just what I came to.
8 to 12 years old?
But when they come to 8 and 12, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why I say, if it was one nigga, come holler at me, because I'm going to make sure Shorty stay out of trouble. But I can't just tell, yo, Shorty stay out of trouble. That's like cliche. Stay out of trouble, man. Go to school. So what am I really going to tell these people? How can I see these people, man? I'm telling people, yo, don't do that. I'm telling people, don't do this. But at the end of the day, people going to do what they want to do, right? Mm-hmm. So my first thing I could do is try to lead by example. Like I said, I'm by myself. I'm trying to like show a different way, like show that, all right, you don't gotta be selling drugs, you can be selling hats. But I can't really be like yelling and screaming all day. I can't be like, yo, you gonna rap and make it, but I haven't really made it. I ain't got the rollie. I ain't got the Cubans around my neck right now. But if that's what I desire and that's what God got for me, and that's the grind that I get up and that's what I accomplish for my life, I don't want that to be like, oh, that's what the kids got to look up to. Like, just because, or no materialistic shit. But as far as the vision and like, oh, all right, the dedication to what you believe in, if you doing something good, like I heard something great today, yo, and that was about your little cousin. You feel me? Being on his grind since 7 years old, perfecting his craft for 12 years.
Ooh.
Come on now.
No, my nephew, Shorty been working since he was 6 years old. Yeah, but he get out of order sometimes.
Right. But I can't.
No, but since he been a kid, since he was a kid, his mother and and that's what you have to do. You have to thank his mother and his aunt for allowing him to be guided by a man and took from underneath of them to go out to be, go ahead, take him with y'all. And then he got around a bunch of individuals that wasn't putting cigarettes, black and miles, weed, guns, and negativity in his hands. So niggas showed him cameras, music.
So that's what they told. And that's
me and the rest of the guys that was around since he was 6 years old. So listen, because his mother, but you gotta start, because everybody will probably give, what people do is they give their props to everybody, but where it started, his mother allowed a guy, that my little man, to take him with him. He brought him around all his friends, and his friends did music. We did camera work and music. So at 6 years old, he didn't know how to, the niggas around him wasn't showing him a gun. They were showing him rap shit. So now he 18 years old and he got 12 years in the business.
And that's why I salute that. That was bringing full circle. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. It is another way out. Yeah. But you gotta have that hunger from when you 8 and 12. Yeah. If I can get a hold of you and I can tell you, bro, I'm gonna tell you put that pack. I'm not gonna give you no pack. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna tell you, pick that gun up. But
that's right.
I can tell you put it down. I'm gonna tell you put it down. I'm gonna take it from you at 8 years old. I'm gonna take the gun from you at 8 years old. I don't give a fuck. But
he was in videos at 8 years old, so I knew.
But when don't he was younger, he was gonna be good. Won't squeeze it though.
Yeah, that's what I just told you about a kid doing it. But him, I tell him this all the time when he get a little mannish and act like where he ain't come from, and he, hey, y'all, whatever. Shorty, we ace installed, brought you around men that installed this in you. You got this at 6 years old. It's so many kids in Baltimore that wish they could have what J-Mo had. Nigga showed them how to do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just talking about, yeah, you can. But what I'm saying is a lot of kids that wish they had that. So when he tell his story, when he go global, he go platinum or whatever God, Allah got him to do, when he tell his story, it goes back to my mother, my aunt allowed me to go with this man, and this man brought me around these dudes, and none of them probably made it. But they showed me this, and this became my trade. The same way you could show a 6-year-old how to gangbang, how to sell drugs, how to brew shit. He, at 6 years old, learned about music, and now at 18 years old, that's his trade. Just like the Spanish dudes show their kids how to do auto mechanics, how to do concrete, how to build bricks. So when the kids get older, that's their trade.
I like that.
So you are what your people is. So if you grow up in a house full of dope fiends and everybody getting high, you're going to be a dope fiend. Before you grow up in a house where everybody's selling drugs, you're going to sell drugs. You grow up in a house where your uncles are smoking niggas, you're going to grow up a nigga that's smoking niggas. If you grow up in a house where all your uncles sold dope and getting money, you're going to have the mentality of getting money. You are what you around when you're a certain age, because you look up to niggas between the age of 5 and 15. Them 10 years old, you need your hero. You know what I mean? Once you find your hero from 15 to 25, you mimic what you already saw. Right? You did it, I did it, he did it, everybody in the room can contest to that. You mimic what you saw from that age.
And that's what that cycle be.
Yep.
Like, but I feel like we gotta try create new lanes, create new narratives, and I feel like I salute Tet, Ronnie,
yes, sir.
Moves. I salute them to the max, because I really appreciate how he lay out the blueprint. I feel like he is something that I aspire to do in my life.
Yeah.
You know, in my life. Not
and that's
like
what he doing for, bro.
Like, if you talk about friendly competition, I want to get big. I want, you feel me? But
that's what he do.
He putting on for the city.
He showed you.
And I respect
just
that.
To speak on that, he showed you the bottom to where he at now. And that's what most dudes in Baltimore respect. At the bottom, because at the bottom, nobody believes in the beginning. Even on my podcast, I told my team, listen, bro, ain't nobody gonna believe this shit till it's after 5 years. So you gotta believe at day one that this shit ain't working till it's after 5 years. Mm-hmm. You know why? Because you be famous before you be rich. Vision. You be famous before you be rich. You gotta get all these followers and subscribers. Motherfuckers gotta pay you with their eyes for you to get some capital. So when people start looking at it and let they pay you with their eyes and ears, once they start doing that, people start knowing you start making some money. You get what I'm saying? It take 5 fucking years to do that. I mean, you got people that blew up on YouTube and Spotify overnight, but the people that really, really, really lasting long took that long time to get in the business. And he's one of those artists that been grinding so long that he will have another 10 years in the business because he took the first 10 years. Everybody got to understand, when you building something, bro, you don't know when it's going to happen. It's only not going to happen when you quit. You know what I'm saying? It's only going to not happen when you quit. So that's why I always say time don't matter. Why does time matter when you working, bro? Because one day God can cut this shit short. So what am I counting time for? Time only count when you wasting it. It only count when you wasting it. I'm not waking up in the morning thinking I'm going to die today, tomorrow. I'm moving forward. So if I get clipped in the process, I don't know nothing about that. Because once you get clipped, you can't wake up out of coffin and say, boy, I died. I ran across bro that died in 93. He told me, nigga, don't ever come to hell. Or heaven's beautiful. Anybody ever told you that?
No, but
so if nobody never told you how heaven or hell is or how death feel, you know what I mean? Fuck all that. I got shot 15 times and I seen the angels. That may be true. But nigga, you ain't tell me how it was to go to sleep for 10 years and wake back up unless you was in jail. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I rationalize with it, bro. Like, it's just it's a reality thing.
Real shit,
you know what I'm saying? It's just a reality thing, bro. So we can't keep focusing on when you get caught up in time. Most people get caught up in time broke, bro. You mapping your time out and I'm doing all this. You got 24 hours a day, supposed to be sleep for 6. After you sleep for your 6, what you gonna do in that 18 hours? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is you doing in that 18 hours is how it's going to be tomorrow. And Wallow said this today, your people start lying in your obituary. That's the word. That's why I stopped going to funerals. I can't even look at caskets and look at the obituary because we so messed up as black men that your family got to lie for you. What got my mind right years ago was seeing my father, my name on obituary, which was my father, and all you could do was open it up. That's it. It wasn't cute putting a bunch of pictures and all that. So my father died, he was going through the struggle. But all you could do was open it up. Education, Baltimore City public school system. He leaves and departed and joined his mother in death. The regular, his son wrote a poem, The Pallbearers. You know what I'm saying? So that's my book of life. And guess what? He never get to read it. We never get to read our book of life. You never gonna read your book of life. All you know is what you gonna do, what I'm standing on now, is what it is, because somebody else writing it. You know what I'm saying? So what you do today, bro, is going to determine what that writer going to be, and you don't know who that writer going to be.
But look, right, I want to just tell you this, dude. When it come down to it, niggas got to focus, bro. Niggas got to make a different way, bro. Like, all the other shit, like, niggas got to be there for their people, bro. Like, there's a lot of other shit going on. And I ain't going to try to like be doing no political shit, bro. But I'ma always bring awareness, bro. Like that's where I'm at with this shit. Like, and niggas still want to make it. Like you said, it's a 5-year business plan. This shit take time. When it's your time, your shit lining up for you. Yeah. How you needed to because you believe from the beginning. Yeah. You can't let nobody else make you not believe about your shit.
I'd have been quit.
You can't let nobody else not.
They some hating motherfuckers, bro.
So when it come down to it, that's really that's what you got. All right, I want to bring it back to the little kids, yo. That's what we gotta be there for our little kids. We can't say, yo, we trying to change or we trying to do better, but we not gotten. Like it's not more of us taking out people's and putting the mics in their hand, putting the cameras in their hand, putting the computers in their hand. Right. You feel me? Don't be putting that other shit like we got. Like
you can't be poisoning the youth, bro. Like you
educate our people, bro. Like,
and that's important, bro. And you only can educate the people that's gonna receive it, bro. And that's something about me. I don't want motherfucker nigga I ain't got time to be playing with nobody kid, nobody daughter, nobody son. Bro, listen. Either you want it or you don't. Because if you don't want it, I'm getting the fuck away from it.
Let's go.
That's what I learned, and that took me a long time to learn that. If you don't want it, bro, I'm cutting you off. And you still my man, and I still love you, but I ain't hollering at you. And if I see you at the light, I'm trying to make a left, or I'm gonna turn a block before I get to you, so you won't even see my car. You get what I'm saying? That's just how I gotta go, bro. Cause I ain't got time for naysayers in this business, man. But listen, man, tell the people where they can find you at on social media.
Man, TRUGWAP, at TRUGWAP, everywhere, man. GGOD, Mr. GGOD, get guap or die. YouTube, TRUGWAP. Yeah, tap in.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, I thank y'all for tapping in, man. It's an exclusive episode, man. Atlanta, Georgia, tap in. The whole South, tap in, man. No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet.
From the B to the A, man. RAWDOPE Podcast, man.
Let's go, man.
Let's go.